And the whole thing about Cumia, people act like I get so sick of Chad's friends with Opie, so we're gonna get Opie on, get his take of what's going on. Chad's on his apology tour. People are mad you're apologizing.
Yeah,
the early super chat said you should never apologize to anybody.
Opie.
No, I didn't really apologize. We were going back and forth. Opie.
Here's the thing about Opie. Opie, who got Opie and who got Opie and Anthony canceled? Anthony. Anthony got it canceled because he got fired. So that was the end of Opie and Anthony. So the whole thing of Opie's a problem. Anthony's a problem. He's an alcoholic and a racist. You can't be both. You can be one or the other. Like you can be a racist, that's fine.
Can't be both.
I think
you can't be both because if you're alcoholic and racist, you're eventually going to do something to get in trouble for. If you're just a racist, you'll keep it to yourself. If you're an alcoholic, fine. But when you mix them, the mix them becomes dangerous. And Cumia got fired because of it. Patty. But everyone's like, it's Opie's problem. Cumia was the one that ended Opie and Anthony. And then people are like, hey, how come Opie didn't quit when Anthony got fired? How come Norton didn't quit? Norton and Cumia were the friends. Opie and Anthony weren't even getting along at that point. But he's supposed to quit? Why didn't fucking Norton quit that little you-know-what?
Jesus.
I mean, people are so fucking stupid and like, Opie's a cock. Anthony got Opie and Anthony to the end. He got it canceled by getting fired for being an alcoholic racist.
Welcome back, Patty.
You missed
Call me Liz. If this is too much for y'all, and you don't want to be associated with me, feel free to drop off. Just tell Adam to cut you loose, and I'll sit here and talk to myself like Alex P. Jones.
I think I meant P. Keaton, Alex P. Keaton.
But Opie was supposed to quit when Anthony got fired. But Norton wasn't supposed to quit, even though supposedly, according to Cumia, him and Norton are tight like brothers. Like me and Neil tight.
Like actual brothers.
We're supposed to know. Why didn't Opie quit? Why the fuck would he quit? You guys weren't even friends at that point. Why would he quit? But why didn't Norton quit?
Technically, Patrice was the first to quit.
I don't even know what that means. Is that a joke?
Yeah, he died.
Okay, he wasn't even on the show.
He was on all the time.
Okay, well, he was Opie is Opie and Anthony with Patrice and Jim Norton?
Yeah. Well, let me do a show with Jim Norton, Patrice, Louie, Bill Burr, Bobby Kelly, Rich Voss. Let me see if I can make that work. They're not that great. Trust me, both of them.
What are you?
Opie and Anthony.
No, Chad, you're an idiot. Your takes are so stupid.
No, my takes are automatic rack me's.
Automatic. Okay,
so wait, why didn't it work? Why didn't it work when Anthony went off on his own? He still got those guys to come in: Voss, Bobby Kelly, Norton. What happened? How come it didn't work then?
Because Anthony's reputation got the best of him.
No. At the beginning, they all showed up. Why didn't it work then? Because he stinks at it. He's not good at it. Opie was good at it. Opie was good at running a show. You're a fucking idiot because you're like, I got it. You're still cucking it up to fucking Cumia.
Who, me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't stand the guy.
Why?
So you can't give the fact that Opie ran the show. Why does Norton's show suck? Because they don't have Opie. Because Sam, they don't like confrontation. Opie liked fucking scandal and confrontation. Why is Cumia's show being run into the ground? Because he can't run a show. Opie ran the fucking show. Just like I run the fucking show. Why can't they think this show? Because I'm great.
Oh, God.
Cut everybody loose, Adam. Cut everybody.
Yeah, Bob didn't do anything.
I got 2 shows tonight. Come on.
Hey, I got Bob. What's Bobby Kelly? Bobby Kelly made O&A. Bobby Kelly can't get booked outside Tampa. Go to his website. And he'll say, I'm doing great. Me and Lenny are doing great. He doesn't sell any tickets unless Calta's fucking shilling for him.
Okay.
Well, I guess, Rat Kevin. Look at him right now. Is he froze?
Can I look at my?
He's having chest pain.
Looks like he had a stroke.
What just fucking happened? I don't know.
Yeah, Yeah.
How can Sam and the boys fix Jim and Sam? Jim won't let Sam or anyone play the car crash sound effect anymore because Jimmy does nothing but bomb. Listen. Jim and Sam. There's nothing you can do with Jim and Sam. Jimmy Norton's a third mic. That's it. And Sam's is an intern. So that's what the name of the show should be called, Third Mic and the Intern. But they don't want to call it that, so they call it Jim and Sam. They don't like the thing about Opie. Again, I'm like Patty. I didn't even listen to Opie and Anthony, but they were always getting into trouble. They were classic shock jocks, pulling off a lot of hijinks, always getting into trouble. Jim and Sam avoid trouble like the fucking plague. They won't even have me on because I raise my voice from time to time. They want the people they have on is so fucking sad, and so you can't save that show because just like you can't make people do something that they're not inclined to do. Opie and Anthony was a train wreck, but both those guys love that kind of a show. Opie and Anthony both are fucking crazy. Jim and Sam are the opposite. You can't tell Jim and Sam to have a crazy show because they don't want to because they're both dull.
Well, it's corporate too, and they don't want to lose.
Thanks, Chad. Thanks for kissing up to Jim. They're going to have you on.
No, I'm just going to say.
Call in tomorrow and defend
Norton will have me on. If I go to New York, I can text Norton.
It's not, even if it was corporate, they no matter who they work for, they would still have a boring show because they don't want trouble. They're boring.
He's got a fucking mortgage.
Jim's a good third mic. He's not a lead mic. He's not a lead guy. He's not even a lead guy when he does his own act.
And then you got Sam Roberts.
Sam Adams.
He's got a family.
That's a bad sign.
He's got a family. So they're like, we're not going to lose our fucking job.
Everybody's got a family.
Okay, so but they still are what they are. They like Levy is what he is. Where everyone's what they are. So they're boring by nature.
But everyone at Sirius XM, they're in handcuffs, all of them.
No, but but even if they were in handcuffs, they would still get into a little trouble every now and then. Have a clip or have somebody on that was a little outrageous. They don't want any of that shit because they're boring. Well, but that's who they are. They're boring. Opie's not boring. Anthony's not boring. These are all facts.
Your boy
Prove me wrong.
Your boy Opie got fired too for taking a picture of Roland taking a shit. So he's just as guilty.
How is he just as guilty?
What did he take a picture of?
How's he just as guilty? That's radio hijinks.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's radio hijinks.
But that's what I'm saying. My point is, you can't do anything at Sirius XM.
Okay, but they don't. That's fine with Jim and Sam because they don't want to do anything.
Bob, you can't talk. You can't even get in the building. So shut up.
They don't want to do anything. Jim and Sam, they don't want to do anything. That's why they're fine with it because they don't want. They enjoy not doing anything. It would drive me crazy if I had to sit there for an hour. Somebody told me, they sent me a DM. They said they were talking about Christmas movies. A couple episodes ago, they were talking about Christmas movies with Mike Cannon. Like this past Monday. Christmas movies aren't coming out for 10 months. But they run out of things to talk about. But they're fine with it. It's like Lenny. Let's stay below the red. Let's stay out of people's crosshairs. Let's stay on the low on the radar, and no one will notice us. And before you know it, we're getting paid again. But you can't turn Levy into me or me into Levy. We are what they are. Jim and Sam have no problem being boring. Opie and Anthony would have a problem with being boring. They would have had a problem with being boring. Even if they were told to be boring. Anthony said the program director would call him into the fucking say, you guys can't do that anymore. And as soon as they left, they would go do it. Yeah. You think Jim and Sam haven't done anything since Nancy fucking Grace.
Whoa.
That was like seven years ago.
She has a good podcast though, Nancy Grace.
Wow, Patty.
Check her numbers.
True crime. I love true crime.
That was a good episode of Jim and Sam when you and Dave Landau were on.
Yeah, they took it out. They
had to. They're gonna get fired.
No, they thought I wouldn't. I would be banned for life or some shit. I was like, that's fine, guys.
How can they ban you from life from a bill? Oh,
I got you on Bennington.
Whoa,
Bennington is even worse.
I got you on though.
Literally, Bennington is like going to therapy. You should like lay on a couch when you're at Bennington. It's the most relaxed, boring show. I didn't even know I was on a show. I'm like, when's the show start? They go, oh, we'd already started because I thought we were just hanging out before the show started. It's unbelievably boring.
Patty, look at all I
But
done
that's
for
what
Kevin.
these guys do. That's what these guys all do now. They're like, be boring, but you can't be boring if you're not boring. You got to be inclined to be boring to be boring.
I got him on Bennington. I got him on Burtcast. I got him on Crab Feast, and now all three of them hate his guts.
And no appreciation.
No, he's like, go fuck yourself.
Exactly. No good deed goes unpunished.
Yes.
Thank you. I said it all the time.
He had a
My
Sirius
mother
XM
used to say
exclusive album and made tons of money, and he's go fuck yourself, Chad. You're a piece of
Chad,
shit.
you sent me a text on Christmas Eve. You wanted to fuck my daughter.
No, it was no. It was
No,
not
yeah. It was Christmas Eve.
I quote
Oh,
Dave
Christmas
Landau.
Eve.
I said, I wait till she's
Cut
18.
him loose. Cut him
with
loose.
consent.
Adam, cut him loose.
No, no.
Fucking piece of shit.
Oh my God.
No, that's not what I said. Chad's a pathological liar. I'll send Levy the text on Christmas Eve. He said he wanted to fuck my daughter. He goes, no, it's a callback. I'm like, right.
A
It's a
callback.
He wasn't quoting someone. He was saying it.
Yeah, he was saying it.
What? But you're friends with him now.
Not anymore.
Oh my God.
Not anymore.